Hello everyone, and welcome to the Kill Party. Today I will be looking at Spider-Man No Way Home, released in 2021. Going into this movie, there was so much anticipation. Everyone was just on seats, going crazy. There's lots to dig in about this film. But anyways bitches, this movie is about Peter. Obviously, he struggles with his life being Spider-Man, because everyone knows who he is now, but some people also think he killed Mysterio, so he asks Doctor Strange for help, but Peter fucks it up, causing all these old Spider-Man villains to show up. There was lots of funny moments on set. This movie only had a budget of $200 million, and they made almost $2 billion at the box office. Like damn shorty. Here's some nice shit on the movie.
3, 2, 1.
Let's just get to those kills. The movie begins with Mysterio telling the whole world who Spider-Man is, and also says he tried killing him. Everyone immediately turns on Spider-Man, so he takes MJ and swings off. Funny blooper. Helicopters start surrounding their asses, so Peter takes off once again. Back to his house, where Aunt May is breaking up with Happy. He hears a noise and walk in on Peter. Like actually.
Oh my god, this isn't what it looks like, Happy. No, mate, this is not what it looks like, mate.
Oh, hey!
Peter tries to distract them, but they end up finding out. We also get the return of J. Jonah. We also see a little glimpse of a deleted scene that Tom Holland actually filmed with his brother. Then the feds show up. They start questioning Peter and his family. He's free for now. Also fucking Daredevil is his lawyer. Peter talks to MJ for a bit. The next day at school, everyone just fucking surrounds them. After school they go on top of this building and talk about the college want to get into. Then they get their letters from the college and read it together. It's not good news because of Peter's web ass. He looks at these Halloween decorations. That gives him an idea to go see Doctor Strange. He asks him if he can go back in time to make sure Mysterio never revealed his identity, but Doctor Strange doesn't have the time stone anymore, but he says there is a spell that can make everyone forget. Wong says fuck no, but Strange does it anyways. Before doing the spell, he says nice knowing you. Peter's like what the fuck, and starts asking for some of the people to still know who he is, then ends up fucking the whole spell up, and Strange gets mad cause Peter never even asked the college for a second chance. So Peter calls Flash to ask where this one bitch is, so he can ask her for a second chance. Flash says she's on her way to the airport, so Peter goes to her. He just fucking walks up on her ass and asks, but he gets a spider tickle. Cars start blowing up and shit, and we finally see our boy.
Hello, Peter.
Hi? Do I know you?
What have you done with my machine?
The reason he's saying this shit is because he's from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and he actually got pulled into this universe right before he died. They start having one big ass fight. He also bushes that chick off a little. Doc says he shouldn't kill MJ. Peter thinks he's talking about his MJ, and back to fighting. This whole scene was fucking amazing to see how they made it. Lady starts to fall, but Peter catches her in time. Doc fucking hits his ass, and tears part of his suit. It goes onto him, and he almost kills Peter. Peter reveals his face, and Doc is like what the fuck. Here's this also. Then Peter connects to his tentacles. He takes them back to the top of the bridge. He says she can still make her flight. Then she says she's gonna look into his request. Then Peter starts questioning him, wait what the fuck? Then Green Goblin's ass comes out from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1. Then Doctor Strange teleports him back. And he also caught another one, the lizard from Amazing Spider-Man. They got them in this dungeon. He tells Peter to go get the rest, but he says he needs help, so he brings MJ and Ned. They down to the dungeon, and start laughing at Doctor's name. They start getting ready to capture more. Then Peter leaves. He walks around for a bit, while on a call with them. Then this some shows up behind him. He tries webbing him, but misses, then gets fucking blasted back. where he meets Sandman from Spider-Man 3. He helps him take out this guy. It's Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Then sends him and Sandman over there. They all start talking to each other. Now back to Osborn. He straight up breaks his fucking mask. Peter gets a call from Aunt May, saying he's here. Peter gets worried and fucking runs over there, but everything seems fine. Osborn says he needs Spider-Man's help, but he's not him. Then Peter takes him to Doctor Strange, and he talks to Doc Ock. Then they all realize they were all gonna die by Spider-Man. Strange made this box that sends them back where they came from. Peter doesn't want them to die, so he just fucking jacks that shit. He runs off. Then Strange separates him from his body.
Oh my god, I'm dead!
You're not dead, you've just been separated from your physical form.
Here's what the actor for Strange says. He gets back in his body. Then Strange puts him in the mirror dimension. He runs away from Strange for a bit. Then Peter starts figuring something out, and traps Strange. He gets back, and says he can cure them. He gives the box to MJ. Then Peter takes them all to Happy's. He brings out this shit, and gets to work. He gets done, and puts the chip in Doc Ock. It works and he back to normal. Doc says something to Osborn that makes him pissed kinda, for some fucking reason. Also J. Jonah is at the crib, cause he knows Spider-Man is there. Peter starts feeling a weird fucking feeling, and just knows it's Osborn.
Struggling to have everything you want.
Then he just goes at Peter's ass, and Electro fucking zaps Doc Ock out. These dude beat the living the fuck out of each other for a bit. Then Peter goes out, where there's a bunch of fucking cops. Goblin fucking breaks Peter down here. Then Aunt May tries to use the cure on him. It doesn't work, and his glider hits her ass, then throws a fucking bomb at her. Peter goes to see if she's okay. She seems okay at first, then falls and dies right then and there. Then the cops start shooting at Peter. Then it cuts to him crying like a bitch. MJ hasn't heard from Peter, so she says she's gonna press the button. Then Ned says he wants to see Peter, and makes this fucking portal, where Andrew was finally revealed. Oh, and Toby.
I just feel grateful. I got the call and I was...
Then they go to him, where Peter finally meets the other Spider-Men. Toby says we can still cure them, but Tom says he don't give a fuck. Long story short, he's in now, so get working on making a cure, which I really like the way this whole scene plans out. Peter broadcasts to the world about this fight about a breakdown. They set up the cures, and talk for a bit.
Like a rhinoceros machine.
Can we rewind it back to the I'm lame part?
Then they see Electro's bitch ass. Peter 1 gives the box to MJ, but Ned can't close the portal. Then the lizard shows up. Toby fights him off. Then Sandman's ass also shows up. Then they say one at a time, and go swinging for it. Lizard gets on Peter 3, and Sandman gets Peter 2. Then he cures him. They also reuse this shot. Then the lizard goes after them, but Peter 1 stops him. Doc Ock randomly shows up, and cures Electro. Then Peter 1 cures Lizard. Finally Strange shows back up, and gets ready to stop this. Holy shit, Goblin shows the fuck up, and he blows up the box. But then Peter 3 saves her ass. This entire final battle was crazy. The sky start going fucking crazy, and Peter 1 and Goblin get blasted over here. He says he wants to kill him. Then they fight like crazy. He beats the fuck out of him, and they see this. Wait, wow, Tom? But then Toby's ass gets stabbed. Then he cures Goblin. Peter goes to see what's happening. Strange says they're all coming, but Tom says what if everyone forgot him? Strange says it will work, but it's pretty fucked up. He does it. He goes to say goodbye to the other Spider Legends. He tells Ned and MJ the heartbreaking news, and promises them he'll come find them. Then he does the spell. Peter goes to MJ's work, but actually doesn't tell her. Then he goes to visit Aunt May's grave. The movie ends with Peter making a suit and going for one last swing. End of movie. One person died in this movie, Aunt May.
On the next kill count.
Niggas who hated try said that we made it, boy you didn't make it, can't stack it with niggas.